Good afternoon, family. Good evening. Good evening, family. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Must I tell you, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, wonderful evening, people. Well, guys, good news. We have the protest date. We have the date for the Jamaica Diaspora protest. Everything's sealed and signed, and we are ready to go. From this point on, I'll be announcing and talking about the protest, and you will hear from other platforms about this protest. But people, the protest um, date is the 19th of this month. I want you guys pay attention. Send it out and tell somebody. You see what I say? 19th of this month is the Jamaica Diaspora protest. It should be a worldwide protest. That's what we're looking for. But we will be right here in Florida heating it up. We have there are other groups in England who said I'm gonna jump in and join the protest. Canada on the day too, and I'm expecting Jamaicans anywhere in the world on the day. On the need to step out upon these people. Anywhere in the world on the day, people. Too much things are going. Too much things are going on, people. Too much things are going. See, brother, Water Commission. See the brother get where there. You better get where. DPP Lego next man. DPP Lego next man. In a got jail. You can see. Now got jail, man. Uncle poor man got jail, you know. So this man and his wife get to walk free. I pay corruption. We see all kind of stuff where certain people walk free. Where if it was some other smaller man, they would have got jail. We're tired of people. We're tired of this. We are tired. We are tired. We are tired of this. The Auditor General proposes police probe into $124 million loss at Education Ministry. I know we know you know about Miss McLean people. I saw everything at my Jamaica, hush hush. Real read, same way people. Pick the money again. Hush hush people. Hush hush. Me the woman come out there and something and say, she ever sue. Hush hush people. What must Jamaicans do? We are here about the $100 million US dollar worth of $100 million US dollar that is cannot be accounted for from Clarendon Alumina Partners. And I keep asking the question, why was that little part of mining was stripped away from the mining minister and given to Nigel Clark, who is not a mining minister, but a finance minister? What was going on with CAP? Why that little part of mining had to be removed from Clarendon, under the minister of mining to Nigel Clark, who is not a mining minister, but a finance minister. We wonder how the mining minister felt at that time when whoever Prime Minister cook it up and remove CAP from people. Something wrong with these people. Who knows there's something wrong with this? Guys, can you hear me good? Who knows there's something wrong with these people? Who knows there's something wrong for CAP, Clarendon Alumina Production Limited. It's not under financing. It's mining. Nigel Clark is not a mining minister, but we have a mining minister. I want you guys to understand. Why was this little part of mining, Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, was stripped from the mining minister? Remember, we already have a minister of mining who will get paid to do just that. Why was that stripped away from the mining minister and placed in the finance minister hand? So now we are hearing about $100 million US dollars. Who's going to pay that back? $15.4 billion. Who will pay that back, Jamaica? Corruption after corruption. Who will pay that back? Tell me, man, who will pay that back? Who's going to pay that back? Nobody now go to jail. Nobody's going to be held accountable, Jamaica. Jamaica have a grand picnic money that. Jamaica will have to be some poverty. $15.4 billion would have do any, that do a lot of good to the country people. Mighty God. And then you are going $15.4 billion. You know? This is Miss McLean. This is from January 5th, 2022, and I'm going to read from the book of the Gleaner. Surcharge has been instituted against in limbo permanent secretary in the Education Ministry, Dean Roy Bernard, and acting permanent secretary, Dr. Grace McLean, after it was revealed that the ministry was unable to account for $124 million of taxpayers' money. Nobody no got jail for these things, you know, people. This is the norm in Jamaica, you know. Hundreds of millions. Hundreds. Me not talk about 124,000. $124 million. Pick the money them take, you know. Real read there. Education Minister Favour Williams confirmed that the latest development during the Morning Post cabinet briefing. This is from 2022. She said, however, that there has not yet been a recovery of the funds paid to the Cecil Cornwall chaired Joint Committee on Tertiary Education over the 32-month period. Certain action was taken by the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. Letters would have been written to our permanent secretary acting in the regard, and I know that she has taken the necessary steps to deliver the letters that would have come to her, Williams told journalists. Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis had made recommendation in her report in Parliament in October on the allegation that both senior officials at the Education Ministry had failed in their fiduciary duty. Monroe also recommended that the police or an anti-corruption agency further investigate the matter. Williams subsequently announced that she had referred the matter to the Chief Technical Director of the Financial FID. FID, you know. Me don't expect them to come out of this SSL boss walk. I want to pay attention with me. Come here. SSL boss walk. FID investigate them. So me don't know what I'm going to Jamaica. She also wrote in the Director General of the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA, Colonel Desmond Edwards, signaling that the ministry was available to provide any information needed. In the probe, Bernard had been previously transferred from the ministry and is currently locked in a court battle over the matter, while McLean was sent on a leave following the report. Send on a leave, man. Real weed, same way. I say Real Reed was on a leave and I get paid. Don't forget, him still I get paid while he was at home. So me wonder if that woman, me don't know what I go on. Same thing I go on with that woman, I know. That's just one people, and all these things out there, the people. Now the book of the Gleaner, January 5th, 2022. You know, they go read these things and educate yourself. You know, because what part thing out the people? What part thing out there? You know, what part of scandal going on? Not people. You see the man they will get it today. In the news. They're gonna show you something again. Never get to it again. I pay get to them, I get to the money, you know. I want to understand the people. They're gonna show you a pattern. I go to Jamaica. When money get missing, Jamaica we can't come to nothing like this, people. If a business, your business mashed down. Watch this. It's at September 23, 2022. I'm reading from the book of the Gleaner. All the information out there, and I want you guys to listen to me, you know. The amount of thieves we are going to Jamaica under this administration is astonishing, people. The amount of money them have moved, people could have paved off Jamaica from one end to one end. People could have fixed so many things, people. They don't have no hard people and stop take a right them. Yeah, they don't do these things. People. Watch it, September 23, 2022. The Revenue Court in a landmark decision today ruled that security guards. I want to understand how people get trained. What I try to tell you, say, people do the crime and never do the time in Jamaica. There is a pattern. So with what you see the story with Miss DPP and the man who get over the water commission thing there is nothing new. Just watch this and follow me. The Revenue Court in a landmark decision today Rule that security guards who are engaged, I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. I do videos on these already. But I have to go dig down and come back, go into my file and pull them up back. So I'm going to put them in a summary for you guys. All right. Court order marksman to start paying employer NHT contribution. This is where in my videos I tell you guys that hoteliers and companies in Jamaica been taking the workers NIS benefit, NHT benefit, packing it, not putting it into the system, not paying it to NHT. What had happened to marksman? They're supposed to put 3% of what them take out of the workers' pay, and marksman will put the rest at 3% and put it together 6% and give it to NHT. Listen to me. Markman was supposed to give NHT the 3% deducted from the security guards and wages, and Markman is supposed to put 3% on their own money on top of that. That's how it works. But listen to this. Markman wasn't doing that. Markman was holding their money and only putting the security guard money in there. They wasn't following the rules. But listen to this. It's not the first these things happen in Jamaica where big men and big people get away, nothing happen once they reach certain place, or they hear not enough evidence. Miss not enough evidence, dead for a reason. You know. There's a reason why the constitution was changed just for one person, you know. That drastic measure was taken just for one person. Jamaica, don't be stupid. Remember, so the constitution was changed for that woman. She not there just to sit on one bench. She have an agenda and the mission is on, and you can see it. All right. The Revenue Court in a landmark decision today, this is from 2022, ruled that security guards who are engaged by Marksman Limited are employees, not contracted workers, and that with immediate effect, the company should start paying its portion of National Housing Trust NHT statutory contributions. Justice David Batts has, however, blocked the efforts by NHT to recover $806 million in outstanding employer contribution. I want to understand how much money. Them people don't take on a small money, them abuse people. I want you guys understand. And there's always the poor man in Jamaica face the consequence and feel why. Justice David Batts has, however, blocked efforts by National Housing Trust. What happened, people? National Housing Trust take the security company to court to recoup the money. Do you understand me? Housing Trust took them to court because security guards start knocking at the Housing Trust door now and say, hey, what happened here? So Housing Trust took the security company to court. National Housing Trust. What name? National, is it a government entity? But I'm going to show you how sometimes we feel, even as a government entity, they feel, because when you have friends who own business at Jamaica, you will find that they, just like how money end up in an SSL, stuck in there now, money for the banana catastrophe fund, the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Health, NIS money, and 5 different entity people in a SSL. We don't know if I go, it'll come. So I'm going to show you how these businessmen hurt the country while the government sit down and look and watch. Justice David Batts has, however, blocked efforts by National Housing Trust to recover $806 million. $806 million in outstanding employer contribution being sought by the trust. Housing Trust want the money for the security guard when them not paying to. You understand me? So it's outstanding. So Housing Trust want the money, $806 million in outstanding employer contributions being sought by the trust, claiming that the government entity took too long. I want to understand what I'm saying that the case with this man today. National Water Commission, this guy here. What is happened to him? What was the reason why the judge never charged him, people? Why the reason everything was dropping in this man's case? That's what I say. We do the story, we do the dig up. Me I show you a pattern. I'm going to go on and give you a summary, a pattern where people with the guard jail get to Jamaica. You don't hear about the case like Miss McLean and Roy Reid. You don't hear about them case there. But he talk about a local youth at Jamaica, them creep up and in prison. Long time. I want you to understand. Justice David Batts has, however, blocked efforts by National Housing Trust to recover $806 million in outstanding employer contribution being sought by Housing Trust, claiming that the government entity took too long to act, that it would not be it would be not it said it would be now be unfair to ask the security company to pay the statutory obligation. Can't make that up, you know. Can't make that up. Tell me, say security never knows that was the rule. Is that the rule from day one? So is that the rule that the security pay them 3% when them, and they deduct 3% out of the worker them pay, and the company put them 3%? Is that a new thing, people? So how easy to get away with a crime because you carry ganja from here to California for 10 years and never get busted. So when the police bust you, you must get that jail because you've been doing it for so long and the system allow you. The police never caught up. How dare the police not to find this criminal all this time? That's what it read to me. That's how I see this. I want to hear the judge say. Justice David Batts has, however, blocked efforts by National Housing Trust to recover you hear how much money? $806 million in outstanding employer people, for poor people, you know. For the employer, for security guard, you know. Judge block that, you know. This is what the judge say. When you think of the judge that a load of work, people, you know, hands everywhere, politics and everywhere. And a courthouse, you know, I would do no man. By the trust, claiming that the government, NHC is a government entity, you know. The judge said the government entity took too long to act and that it would now be unfair to ask the security company to pay the statutory obligation. I want to understand. So the security company break the rule and go like government just find out now. Me understand say government should have do them work. Anybody who know about law, please educate me in this comment section. I will be reading it when I'm done. If they were breaking the law all this time, the rules all this time, now that government find them out, NHT sue them. A crime is not a crime, people. Fraud no fraud. Is there a cut-off date for corruption and fraud? Is there a cut-off date for crime? I want you guys to know. I want to know, people. How the country must get better. How the country must get better with them. Pure corruption, people. So security guard must, hear security guard, the judge tell them, say, the judge tell NHT, say, tell the security firm, say, you don't have to pay back the money. Because NHT, the government entity, take too long to act, them sit down. So even if the government entity take too long to act and me commit a crime or an offense, and for 100 years, and they find it out today, they take too long to act. Me not understand. Like me I say, someone in the comment section should educate the community, because that's how we're working and so. Each one, teach one. The government entity took too long to act and that it would now be unfair to give back $806 million, you know. Now it would be unfair to ask the security company to pay the statutory obligation. Well, that's why we're going to march. We will be marching on the 19th of this month. That's the reason why we march, people. We're doing it for the future of Jamaica, and I'm asking anybody across party lines, PNP Labour Right. This is not PNP Labour Right Fest. This is our fest. We are contribute. We are doing thing. We are go out there. No bus not coming, my people. We'll be driving our car, Uber, Lyft, plane, train. We take anything to get there. We're going there, people. We will be protesting. And I want you guys to tell somebody tell somebody it's the 19th. And if you live in Canada, I would like it to be simultaneously. You guys might live in a different time zone. So what? If it's the same time here, we're going to protest. I'll be posting it on my page, people. I'll be posting it on my page. They actually permit. Tonight, we'll also be on Jeffrey Tavares. We're on Will Rattigan and the group. We're going to talk about more, get in depth about this protest as a plan ahead. as we move forward down the road, people. There is a protest coming up. I want you guys to know is the talking is over now. It's time for action. May I read all these things, people? We cannot live like this. We cannot leave Jamaica to some corrupt bunch. It's time people pay the consequence for hurting our country. People, them think them Jamaica is a piece of island that they buy. They believe them buy the country and a bunch of servants. They believe them bought Jamaica. These politicians believe that the people are our face, spy, corruption. Now stop, people. I'm going to read more for you and tell you. You see it? Guards, man, they feel it. When corrupt people hurt them. Covered by the government. The judge work with the government. Jaja, stop the security guard from paying the government entity, NHT. Judge work with government. Stop the security firm from pay. Remember, me tell you, a friend run things in Jamaica. Some friends overrule government. Friends overrule any laws, any regulation. Friends, not even police can lock them up. Friends overrule even the law in Jamaica. Friends, politician friend. Remember, I tell you, them friends can afford to hurt the country, and it's okay, man. Let me touch on different people. Let's show you. I can give you a big summary and a large summary of the same pattern in my country where people do big crime. You never hear about it. Yet about millions and millions of dollars disappear. You don't hear nothing about it. But I'm here to remind you guys of the type of Jamaica we have here.
To look about the business of the region. And I think we had an
who remember this? Who remember this? Who remember this? Because we're going to go there today.
I'm just coming back from Carrico to look about the business of the region. And I think we had an excellent meeting at CARICOM. I was really tied up looking about issues to do with Haiti, issues to do with crime, which is affecting all the countries in CARICOM. And then I saw something in the papers that amounted to a distraction.
Desperation.
But being the now seasoned politician that I am, I was able to focus and essentially compartmentalize and pay attention to getting the job that you elected me to do done. In every crisis, however, there is an opportunity. And I believe that what has happened has presented Jamaica, the entire Jamaica, with an opportunity to take a serious look at our anti-corruption framework and legislation. And I believe that we are beginning to see emerging this general perspective. This should not be taken in any way that the Jamaica Labour Party and the government that it forms and that I lead is in any way supportive of anything that is corrupt. No. I think that there is now an opportunity to make the legislation more precise, to make it more practical, and to refocus it on where the problems really exist. We must use this as an opportunity to reaffirm our own commitment to treating with the issue of corruption, which has been made into a political weapon. It has been weaponized and it has been used in a way that detracts and distracts from the real focus. As Prime Minister of the country, I have to balance everything. And I have to be magnanimous. So as labor rights, I want you to follow that example and that leadership. At the end of the day, we are still responsible for Jamaica and its success. But you have to also bear in mind that as we remain focused, as we are able to keep our eyes on the target, and as we achieve success, There are those who see themselves constantly receding to the sidelines. And they have become desperate. They have become corrupted in their minds and in their thoughts and their deeds as well. We have a term for it, it's called bad mind. And when they see
Prime Minister.
the success happening, when
Prime Minister.
the glorious international recognition being given to Jamaica,
Where?
they are not able to stomach it, to fathom it. I would say to those people who are of that persuasion, put Jamaica first. Not yourself. Not yourself. So again, I want to thank you. It's always reassuring to see the party support come out. Of course. It's always reassuring to
people. I want to know what's going on there. If some of you come late and don't really understand this video. A matter of fact, this video, my people.
Brand of Jamaica.
Hold on. I'm not hearing more your Andrew right now. Your voice hurt me head right now. I'm not telling you, but I have to go through that to show the video. But people, what you just watched a while ago. This is when Andrew Onis came from the Bahamas. Remember, it was during the time when the Integrity Commission came up with a report with his corruption at the Education Ministry. Him shame like dog when him come back, So I'm Labour Right group, them go meet him. And when you understand what going on, him just a come from where? He was in the Bahamas and some meeting. That was when the news broke out in the paper and the international news. Go check it out, people. Go and check it out. It's a big international news. The Prime Minister is up for prosecution. You remember that time there? He never dep on the island. He always seem to not dep on the island when a certain thing got drop. Because it seems as if him get heads up. Hey man, just left Angalang, man, don't make it look so bad. And while the news, people don't remember that. Remember me do video on these and I pay attention. It's my duty. And if you guys remember, I will pull up the story and bring it back to you and remind you guys. Now, during that time, my people, when this news broke out, said the Prime Minister I give himself contract, basically, him and him friend and him wife and Nigel Clark, they put a piece of paper they told, if I'm not mistaken, as part of the group, part of the company with him wife, Nigel Clark, and another man. Go look on the paperwork again and say, if I lie, me I tell. If Nigel Clark name no call up another same group there when I work at the Education Ministry, go look on the paper and come back and say, if I lie, me I tell. Put in the comment section. So when him come back, people, now before him come back, it was the same week, there was a so-called cyber attack on the Prime Minister's office. Only if it got too quick, Only if it got too quick. We can't if it got so quick. Write it down on the brain. It was the same time when the news broke out about this man's corruption at the Education Ministry while he was the Minister of Education. In the day of the Bahamas, You remember say one cyber attack, then the Prime Minister's office. I remember when they say, boy, them are gone, like him in trouble now, so he might run go clean up documents. Remember people on social media say so? He said the cyber unit up there. Go move around things. No, so I'm not saying that social media sphere. All right. So what happened now is when you come back, that group will go around it. I want to hear this Chinese. This was the first sign of the beginning of the attack on the Integrity Commission. When you hear me do videos on this all the time, and I refer to this tape. But basically, it's the second time I show you, because I did it a long time video already. Now, this is the first sign of the attack. This is the group up here, so. Because they might come from foreign and them shame, And they might come from Bahamas and they shame, so they're going to meet him with him face, kind all over his face. So they're going to meet the boss, the corrupt, crooked boss, and I prop up him like a corruption. And it was in this meeting with this group here, he mentioned about the Integrity Commission Act need to change. They need to look at the Integrity Commission Act. People will never hear it. It was in this, that's when the attack started at the Integrity Commission. First man come out and table something in Parliament is Warmington. The attack dog. Him come out and bow say nobody attack Andrew Michael Ownless and he will do it. So like we put him neck on a train line for Andrew Ownless based on how Warmington speak. You never remember that? You don't remember. When you come back and a man, sure. You don't remember so sharp people. God. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good if you have bad. Don't worry about it. Me remember fully here. And me pull back the tape. So this is what the man say when he come back. I want to listen it again, you know. Because someone never I watch it and no one listen. So now don't understand the context of this video. You guys are gonna listen it again with a different ear and with a different eye. You have a third eye. Listen to this video. Information is very important, you know, people. You guys were just watching this video and didn't know what it was about. This was on the Prime Minister just came from the Bahamas. There was corruption reported all over the world, international news. So the Prime Minister will get locked up now for corruption at Jamaica. Shame like a dog. So them come out with some attack at the Prime Minister office like we must watch the shiny ball. They threw some shiny ball on the ground, some shiny object. Wanting us to chase it down, it's called the cyber attack in the Prime Minister office. I know we don't know who was attacking the Prime Minister office. We don't know if they fix it attacking the Prime Minister office. I know from the come back, no report about no. So like they was trying to throw us a. I want you guys listening now. Now you understand the meaning of this video.
I'm just coming back from CARICOM.
Just coming from CARICOM. Hold on. Well, you guys hear the full coming in and a joke up, I know. Information is very important, people. Things are very important. Remember this evening we're gonna be on Jeffrey Tavares, Will Rattigan, Herb Nelson, the whole crew, people. And we're gonna talk about the protest. The protest will be on the 19th of this month. Everybody come out, people. No, we're not getting no lunch. Politician now send no bus. Drive a car if your country mean that good much to you. If you're a labor and you know so your country not right, come on the protest, man. If you're PNP, you know so your country not go on good, come on your protest, man. All this stuff me I read out to you a while ago. How much more of a country can bear? I would have sit down and send money. A third of the GDP, how we are sending it, you know. And when we send money,
in the papers,
and when we send the money, we don't ask back for it. So nobody's as stronger, now benefit. Jamaica not benefit from nobody as strong as how them benefit from us, because a third of the GDP, think about it. When people give with money, they want something back. When them loan with money, they want something back. They want land, they want this, they want put toll in our road to collect money and all type of stuff. When the diaspora give that third of the GDP, is the steadiest flow of money coming to Jamaica. We don't ask it back. They don't have to ever pay it back. That money is dear, it's sure, it's permanent. But they're not showing on the respect, boy. So now we have to take it up in our hand. We can't look here. When the government of the US give Jamaican money to do things, them take it and spend it. All over the place I send money off. Me I hear say there's a politician in Jamaica. Me hear about you, you know. Me hear say have so much things and title. You can't carry a bank of your money. Me hear say one of you want a security detail carry a female, you know. Me hear about you, you know. Now call the name. Now call the name, you know. Me hear about you, you know, politician. Can you say go out there because people tired of the corruption? Politician in Jamaica, it's alleged that you know some of things that I'm security detail I drive around a briefcase. Can't hide, don't know what to do with it. Someone tight come here so they have a security details I carry to home and a very good source where you're from. We could continue. And when you guys listen to this, no, you know the context. This was when the man come from the Bahamas and they come out and say, boy, he might go to jail now and they all over the world. But there was no charges, people. I want you to understand, that's where we're going with this. Man no go to jail, boy. Corruption, money missing, not at all. Man no go to jail, boy. I want you guys to pay attention to what me play again. You will hear him attack the Integrity Commission, act, say there's something need to be done about it. And now you see them work on it, not true. You see them after this. He was the first man at the Integrity Commission, you know. Can remember me do video when him come out and say they must stop attack the Integrity Commission, it don't look good. And him come out and say no. But him start the attack. You listen to this video. It was after this video. All the politicians them go up on every media, them can't get a beat Integrity Commission, the parliament everywhere. Now you ever say it was after this meeting, the attack, there was a campaign on the Integrity Commission when this man corruption seep out in the public. That's where them start attacking the Integrity Commission from. Listen one more time. Cause now you have a
I'm just coming back from CARICOM to look about the business of the region. And I think we have meeting at CARICOM. I was really tied up looking about issues to do with Haiti, issues to do with crime, which is affecting all the countries in CARICOM. And then I saw something in the papers that amounted to a distraction.
Desperation.
But being the now seasoned politician that I am,
it's a distraction. And the wife said, desperation, desperation. Now, what is distraction? Is it a distraction that the Prime Minister was at the Ministry of Education with him corruption? Him and his wife? Because she right next to him. Is that? Look here, man. Look, go and listen.
Was able to focus and essentially compartmentalize and pay attention to getting the job that you elected me to do done. In every crisis, however, there is an opportunity. And I believe that what has happened has presented Jamaica, the entire Jamaica.
What opportunity? They find out that thief when they're at the Ministry of Education. It's a crisis. What is the opportunity in my talk about? Can I say that, man? With all due respect to the Prime Minister, fully done, you know. We don't lie you. Based on the word you come out here, mouth boss. Me I wonder if I done a transportation depot, you get your degree. Because everything in Jamaica hustling, you know. Now me I check out the Prime Minister real and listen to him talking. You know. And I move and him action. Fully done. Listen this.
With an opportunity to take a serious look at our anti-corruption framework and legislation. And I believe that
you're saying get the opportunity to start attacking the investigators who investigate him. I wanted to hear where it started from, you know, because someone will not pay attention, you know. It's my job to piece them together and paint a beautiful picture out of it. Listen to what the man say. This is the first sign of the attack on the Integrity Commission, because Integrity Commission wrong to expose me. You're wrong to expose the corruption at the Ministry of Education. You're wrong all over the world, and you know, somebody at the Bahamas among my foreign counterparts, and everybody looking at me and I whisper, I know that I'm a thief, I'm going to disclaim an asset and a sign of could have. Listen what the man say.
That what has happened has presented Jamaica, the entire Jamaica, with an opportunity to take a serious look
at what
at our anti-corruption framework and legislation. And I believe that you're beginning to see emerging this general perspective.
That's why you see Warmington table something in Parliament to take away the power from the Integrity Commission and give to DPP. We never know that. The power, Warmington want to take away the power to give to DPP, miss not enough evidence. Make we continue.
This should not be taken in any way that the Jamaica Labour Party and the government that it forms and that I lead is in any way supportive of anything that is corrupt.
No.
All right, Mr. Andrew Honest, that's what you tell me. What about the $100 million right now from CAP? $100 million US from CAP to the government cannot be accounted for, boss, or the opposition can't see it. The opposition say the $100 million from Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, Andrew Honest, cannot be accounted for. Remember you say you saw no way in no corruption and all that, you know. But you remove just that little part, Mr. Honest. Why you answer we in the boss? These are the things where we protest Jamaica, we can't come to no good. We can't come to no like this when we have this type of money and move out of the country. We always a beg. Always a beg. When we get the money and them boy and have no heart, they not take $1 or a dime, you know. They not take $1 or a dime, man. We don't stay there. Ah, boy, listen to brother here, man.
This should not be taken in any way that the Jamaica Labour Party and the government that it forms and that I lead is in any way supportive of anything that is corrupt.
All right, Mr. Honest. So if we don't support that, that means say the $10 billion in cost overrun at Carnwell Regional Hospital. You don't believe some man talk like that? You'd have a vigorous investigation to find out where the $10 billion went. People now, Jamaica people now hear me about it. When I hear the figures of on money where disappear. When I hear the amount of money where disappear, $10 billion. Cornwall Regional Hospital and we can open. National Work Agency. National Work Agency. Another $10 billion cost overrun. misappropriation, mismanagement, and corruption. Cap Alumina, Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, 100 million US dollars, $15.4 billion. And this man say, him no corruption. People, at the rate of them, people are drain the country, people. Them serious, you know? We don't know what them do. Jamaica do them enough, people, but them serious. That's why we protest. No want all of you come out, people. You may say, get to the placard and come out there, bring on the water. Bring on this, bring on that, and come out there. We are Jamaicans. We'll be talking more on Jeffrey Tavares at 6:30. So we'll get off of this shortly. Because, yes, people, we're going to all get on Jeffrey Tavares later on, and we're going to speak more in depth about this March protest coming up, people, among other things, because them boy are too corrupt at jail, enough of them to go. They've been draining the country from how long at jail, enough of them to go. Remember that.
There is now an opportunity to make the legislation more precise.
Yeah, they make it precise. Mash it up.
To make it more practical.
Take on the power, get EPP.
And to refocus it on where the problems really exist.
Refocus it on where the problem really exists. The focus after this was to tear down the Integrity Commission. All them MP, them come out on campaign trail all in a parliament. They have beat up Integrity Commission people. Integrity Commission even pick up bullet. Integrity Commission almost lose them life. Integrity Commission was a member of the Integrity Commission even pick up corn based on these type of people rhetoric and the action. We could continue to listen this man.
We must use this as an opportunity to reaffirm our own commitment to treating with the issue of corruption, which has been made into a political weapon. Yes. It has been weaponized, and it has.
How is the Integrity Commission something put on the film government? It's called the Integrity Act of 2017. Because some of your things are from PNP and a PNP in it and blah blah blah. He man pick the people them. And when they do them work, I find out say, you know, they do the little work, and they not even work effective enough to me. Because they've still been held back and a lot of gag order and them and a lot of pressure. So them can't even work effectively. And the little wiggle room them have, them people still give them a hard time. And I go on like say, them honest and decent. This man have no integrity. Your Prime Minister have no integrity.
Been used in a way that detracts and distract from the real focus.
What is the focus?
As Prime Minister of the country, I have to balance everything. And I have to be magnanimous. So as labor rights, I want you to follow that example and that leadership. At the end of the day, we are still responsible for Jamaica and its success. But you have to also be reminded that as we remain focused, as we are able to keep our eyes on the target, and as we achieve success, there are those who see themselves constantly receding to the sidelines. And they have become desperate.
People at the Integrity Commission, they talk to you know. And them so
they have become able
so you say it's problem
to focus.
What are they?
And
you say his problem is with the Integrity Commission. In Bex, you know. Who dare they? Who dare they to do their work? So who could be desperate? You talk about Integrity Commission, boss. None of them to do their work. You see that man? No for them to go jail, people. Seriously. Jail.
Their deeds as well. We have a term for it. It's called bad mind. And when they see...
Hear the Prime Minister word that come out of his mouth. These are the type of thing if feed the people and you hear the people come for your page. A bad mind on a bad mind. Guys, don't come by my page with that. Because you guys look fully dunce. Them words are fully dunce words. Shouldn't come from that man here. Me say I must have done a motor vehicle depot this man I get him degree. This man have a fully dunce to me, you know. Bad mind. Throw pies upon you. You don't know the drift? They talk about drift, a song where I say, come make we F up in here. Don't forget that in wife it come out and do the dirt. In wife it a dance to a song say, make we kill people. The song name said, do the dirt. Is that dirt mean dead in people and live. That's what dirt mean. And the wife, I do the dirt. My people are crosses.
The success happening, when they see the glorious international recognition being given to Jamaica.
It's because them don't know yet, so enough of a criminal out there and I take the money. We're going to protest now, and that's what going forward, guys. You know, watch later on for Jeffrey Tavares, you know, and watch the force going forward. Coming out as a protest, you know, the other action are taken, and the politicians them up and know say, a criminal them in a suit and cover green on their face. So don't know that. Don't give them no money, tell the people not get it. Oh, call us when I mash up the country, when I make them hold back funding for the country. Please, when I get the money in the first place. Might as well stop everything now and lock up all the criminal them. And start over fresh. When I get the money, take a look at money, come on and get it. We could continue.
They are not able to stomach it, to fathom it. I would say to those people who are of that persuasion, put Jamaica first. Not yourself.
He might talk to himself, you know. Because this is something we could have tell him, you know. Put Jamaica first, Andrew Honest. Andrew Honest put Jamaica first, because you do something nobody ever do in the world by having your wife in an office with you. The only person that ever pull some stunt like that, I will find that we are Africa. I'm a zeroing from a crystal ball, I find Robert Mugabe. That's the exemplar here. That's it right there. Robert Mugabe. Nobody in the Western Hemisphere have their wife in the office because they don't want no appearance of corruption. They do not want no unethical appearance. They don't want no appearance of corruption, even though it might not be illegal in them country. They don't have to put that on book. Can nobody expect a prime minister or president to bring their wife in there? So that don't even have to go into law. So even though it might not be illegal in many countries, they not do it because of the appearance of corruption. Tell me what leader don't care about appears as if you are corrupt? What leader don't care about just looking corrupt? The West look for you, America not do it, Canada not do it, England, nobody in the Caribbean not do it. I mean, like seriously, what leader don't care? A one without shame.
Not yourself. So again, I want to thank you. It's always reassuring to see the party support come out.
Yeah.
It's always reassuring to
people miss them come out. People
just coming back from
party come out.
Given to Jamaica. They are not able to stomach it. Fathom it. I would say to those people
did somebody say them dead?
Are of
bad mind, right?
And when they see
bad mind,
the success happening, when they see the glorious international recognition being given to Jamaica, they are not able.
You hear Miss Oda say, when them dead, them are people are done, you know. Them are people are fully done, you know. The wife next to the husband, when the husband say, when them see the national recognition, when them see this, guess what the wife say? Them dead. I'm gonna show it today. Them bad mind. And hear the wife, them dead. People, they see who want to do that dance to the dirt. Because watch this, cause when I play them,
they have become corrupted in their minds and in their thoughts and their deeds as well. We have a term for it, it's called bad mind. And when they see the success happening, when they see the glorious international recognition being given to Jamaica, they are not able to stomach it.
Only the prime minister wife say,
fathom it. I would say
he say when them see the recognition given to Jamaica, the wife say, them dead. Then people are get up, people come out of the office. Get up out of the office. We're not on this we want for leader, brother. And I never see
those people who are of that persuasion.
Listen again.
Put Jamaica first. Not yourself. Not yourself. So again, I want to thank you. It's always reassuring to see the party support come out. Of course. It's always reassuring to
hold on, people. Let me try to tell you something. Me have a piece of hold on there. Me have got feedback coming from. All right, people. Make a move from this. Come have a different piece of story. We have a different stuff to talk to. I mean, about the time because remember at 6:30 we're gonna be on Jeffrey Tavares. All right, guys. So I will get the permit and all that and support and so on. So let me just show you people. In this case right here, the prime minister, nothing happened to the prime minister. Everything dropped like everybody else. And so we are wondering in the case of Miss McLean and Roy Reid, are they gonna come out and tell us that too much time had passed and them can't do nothing about them and all type of stuff, right? So me read about this story, the case about NHT and what the judge ruled and say, they're not get no money. They not got jail. Now give back the security, they not give back NHT security guard money. US citizen shot dead in St. Elizabeth bar attack. Nothing going on Jamaica, US citizen get shot in a US citizen was shot dead and a man injured after gunman attacked patrons at a bar in Cheapside near Junction in St. Elizabeth on Wednesday night. Police named the deceased man as Veron Shearer, 46, a resident of Mays Landing, New Jersey. Yesterday, no, so the man get shot right out of Prime Minister office, right? Me say man have a flat tire and blah blah blah. Because I'm thinking the man probably have a flat tire down the road and probably say, no stop man, make a go up there so go stop because it might be safer up at Jamaica house here right so. Why would you stop there? So I'm just thinking that the man I think about safety. And if you have a flat tire, I'm gonna stop. That might be yeah. So that's what I see people. So what if you understand how it go? So Jamaica, enough criminality are going to Jamaica people, enough of the money are missing, and all I don't seem to do, I love man over our own damn self. Enough of the love party about some Jamaica don't care about this and don't want to hear this. No Jamaica don't want for right now, we're going to the comment section and cuss me out. When me open my eyes and tell about the list of them billions of dollars we are going. Because they don't care about the country. Don't tell me about the money that they must steal. Because me love the man. Me love the party. Jamaica do that much there. If that makes no sense. You have Jamaica to come in the comment section and say, you're bad mind. You don't love this, you don't love the Prime Minister. When me read to that tell you the amount of millions of dollars for the future we rip away from right there. Oh God, man. They know how to hear people. They rather me shut up. Because it's not about the country for them. It's about the party they love or the man. So these people are not into politics for nothing. For them, nothing but the feelings for man and party. Usain Bolt marks 1 year since losing 2 billion in SSL. Because that's what Usain Bolt I say.
Yo, peeps. So it's been 1 year. Yeah, 1 year now. New year just start. Just want to know something there. Still I fight the fight. Still I hold on. All gotta stay strong. You know the country used to it. To all the people who that support me, continue support. No number love, alright? Yo, peeps. So it's been 1 year. Yeah, 1 year now. New year just start. Just want to know something there. Still I fight the fight. Still I hold on. All gotta stay strong.
People, SSL was January. Don't forget that. This is Usain Bolt talk. People are corruption. We are talking about people. The boss of this walk. Judge feel it fit to let him go.
You know the country used to it.
People.
To all the people who
hold on there. Usain Bolt case is in court right now, according to the paper I read, and a lady named is 80-year-old lady named Miss Ford. She's trying to recoup her $830,000 US. How is it that 80-year-old woman can ever work again in her life to recoup $830,000 US, almost $1 million US. Here comes Mr. Bolt, giving Jamaica so much. This same Prime Minister, I'm going to show you. He took his money out of the same failed firm that hurt Usain Bolt shortly before they closed. I don't know who tell Andrew owners that they were about to close, who give him the heads up. I don't know if it's a vision him get or a bird perch on his shoulder and sing that to his ear, or somebody, me no know him getting a vision. Say SSL gonna go under, so take your money out. The Prime Minister took his money out. And look at this man, we have done more than Andrew owners have done to our country. And look what them do to him.
Yo, peeps. So it's been 1 year. Yeah, 1 year now. New year just start. Just want to know something there. Still I fight the fight. Still I hold on. Odds are to stay strong. You know the country used to it. To all the people who don't support me, continue support. No number love, alright? Yo, peeps. So
Hold on there. I want Usain Bolt say no, so we love him, you know. We love you, youth. We love you, youth. I was sorry. Sorry for what happened to you. Should have never happened to you. If I'm alone, everybody got prison and mama. Usain Bolt, if I call us alone, everybody and the mama got prison that place a lockdown. And at the same place, I look back, we give them $15 million a month for open. $15 million we are paying to keep them open, you know. $15 million we are paying to keep them open, you know. After them have hundreds of millions of dollars from the Ministry of Health, Banana, Catastrophe Fund, NIS money, National Housing Trust money, and money from the Ministry of Agriculture in the hundreds of millions, you know. We don't get it back, you know, but we have put $15 million a month tonight. We don't Usain Bolt don't get the money back, you know, but we have put $15 a month tonight. People tell me so some of them people must go to prison. Tell me, man. You know what, people? We love you now. Thank you for watching this video. Because there's so much we could have go on and on, but we say we never expect to do such a short video. I'm here to announce this protest with to you guys and let you know that the protest is on. The protest will be. I want you guys to tell somebody. If you live in England, don't expect me to come start a protest for you. If I Canada there, no matter what on the day in the country, you might not there Florida, yeah, so in your state where if you're not gonna fly down on the protest, you make sure so you start something on the day. Find a consulate and go out, they go do your own thing. Kuya, I'm not think I joke call us there, pan. It's call to action. Remember, it's call to action. We used to beg them to stop thief. Now we stop begging. I want you guys to get that concept. It's action now. Come here, could I go on and on and on? Corruption and criminality. Nobody no got jail. They just look for me like we're an idiot. Eh? Come on, man. Too much and now we can't go to Jamaica. And we have send money, third of the GDP. They don't want to listen to we with nothing. They don't want no crime fighting. See Usain Bolt losing money. When we attack them and say, boy, we make the country look bad. Hold on there. You don't know how bad this make we look when Usain Bolt losing money, they come out of the paper. You don't know we're embarrassed. Do you know how embarrassing that was? When you saw in the paper that Usain Bolt, who worked so hard for our country, had lost his money. Look here, man. It's when certain type of people appear. Oh boy. It's a man arrested to allegedly using Daryl Vaz's name to carry out scam. It's when it comes to some people, oh man can get you slip and slide. But some other people, you know, go to prison. The man I miss Daryl Vaz. He got not jail now if I use Daryl Vaz's name for scam. Hell him I go. Let me show you one more piece of case. This is the latest case. That's why I'm doing all of that to show you this case, and then we have to go. Now, the case where this too late to charge National Water Commission president and his wife for the fraud they committed. A joke our government we have, you know. Jamaica friendly to crime with criminals, you know. President of the state-owned National Water Commission, Dr. Mark Burnett and his wife Annette appear to have escaped criminal prosecution over alleged breaches of the environmental permit for the Ascent and Development Project. Them should have known better, you know. Them have the means, you know. A ruling by the country's prosecutorial authority noted that allegations of irregularities made against Burnett support the laying of irregularities made against the Barnetts support the laying of criminal charges against them, but said the passage of time has made the case statute barred. Case statute bar. Now the same thing we just read to nobody say about the security guard and NHT. Now the same pattern, not enough evidence and time has passed. So me wonder if me don't understand what I'm going on now. Now the same thing we just tell already. So time pass. If you're a thief, like if you're a criminal, And you're a criminal. How long you been a criminal? From 1970, me a thief like man. Oh, make him go on, man. And the government fall enough to find it. How come the government not find you a thief like from 1970? Yes, boss. Make him walk, man. Make him walk because of the responsibility to make sure he shouldn't be thief in not thief like since 1970. Anyway, people. Anyway, so I want to understand why I go on with this case. Why we do all of that is to show the pattern, people, of people who get to Jamaica. Not enough evidence, all kind of things. A ruling by the country's prosecutorial authority noted that allegations of irregularities made against the Barnetts support the laying of criminal charges against them, but said the passage of time has made the case statute barred. Is the same ruling with the security guard and the and NHT, security guard company and NHT. We just read it for you a while ago. A case is statute barred when the time from stipulated in law for it to be placed before the court has expired. Lord God, them have some nice way for wiggle out a certain thing. Certain people always get them a sit there, or certain you no get them a sit here. Instead of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution has directed the case against Barnett and his wife Arnett be referred to Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. The must pay a fee, that's all. We do not go to jail to conduct an administrative review in accordance with the provision by Jesus Christ. What a beauty. What a beautiful set of people. Boy, I'm not like to be friends with these people if me a criminal. You get away scot-free. That's why we are protesting, guys. So, guys, as usual, I am a student today, guys, class. I got to go. We have to go to a meeting. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class, people. Consult the Gleaner and you can watch this, read this in its entirety. But you don't understand the G for me I talk about. People get to Jamaica, it's not the first. Me just give you a little summary, a short summary because I have to go, people. And trust me, I could have dug up so much people. Because I don't know, Carlos know if I find the file. I want to know that, you know. I know to do research. I know how to do research. I know to find the file them. They're right there at the fingertip. More closer than they know. But anyway, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, you like the work, you like the interaction in the comment section, please go ahead and subscribe on YouTube and follow on Facebook, people. And if you don't like the work we do, please don't come on this page that bag do. We don't want an issue with you. Hit that button and find another page with a rate. Thank you guys for watching this video. Jamaica will say. And please do not forget, the 19th of this month will be protest. Come over Jeffrey Tavares, people, at 5:30, 6:30 tonight. He might put flyers out there, posters on his page announcing it. I will share it on my page also because I will be on that platform and all of us who in this group, not all of us, as much as possible can make it. And we're going to talk much more information about this protest and why we are protesting, people. You see how them corruption? How if you sit on a fire, just pull with hands. So. See them a call me. So, them a call me. Every time I hear me sing on my shop, me gone, people. Talk to you. I have to go.